Greetings everybody, Liger here again. Welcome to another episode of Let's Play and Compare. As you can see, as I promised, we are playing Star Wars The Old Republic. Now, this guy's my main so far. He is a smuggler. He's a level 36 gunslinger smuggler. As you can see, there are different characters. And today's episode, we're also going to compare it to Warframe. We're going to see how that works. Now, I've got a vast selection of characters here so far, and they're all under the Monarch Legacy, which, let's honestly get to it. Alright, so, as you can see, we've got its graphics aren't that bad, to be honest. It's a normal MMORPG type style graphics. The quests are styled out. All the toolbars, the cushion quick bars and everything are the style you can make it through interface editor, where you can make it your own style. You can have like advanced, extended quick bars, retro, enhanced or default. Personally I have it always on retro, but then I started putting in more bars, as you can see here, but they're not there at the moment because I don't intend to use more. Apart from all that, you get, eventually when you start off, you get your own companion with you, sort of like a Skyrim type feel. When you do like the main quest line and stuff like that, then you get Liger, for example. It's more or less type of that. Your abilities are all like the same, like with like World of Warcraft's type of style. It's also with quests and everything. You have a phase, like a smuggler phase, for example. Walk in here and then you're entering a story area. Now, I'm not too sure if you can do it with, I think other people can join you if they're the same class, but other friends of yours cannot. So, let's begin.
You made a deal with a woman named Risha for this droid. I'm here to collect.
Welcome home, you ugly little thing. I mean the droid, of course.
This is no time for your juvenile jokes. We should properly introduce ourselves. I am Lady Sidonia Terran, Herald of the Gold Aurora.
And I'm her brother, Lord Len Terran, Warden of the Eternal Flame. Please call me Len.
Now, as you can tell, it's a BioWare game because of all their styles of picking dialogue. You can choose to flirt, which honestly, through my character, I always do it. You do like a nice thing, and you can also be a little bit mean. So that's about it. I've got like the subtitles here. You can see how many people there are on Alderaan. Seems like 11 people are online. So let's go for an option.
What should I call your beautiful sister?
Seti. She loves that.
Please don't listen to my brother. He has the unfortunate quality of being an idiot. My brother and I are all that remains of House Terran's noble bloodline.
One of Alderaan's more reprehensible pedigrees, House Bayless, slaughtered our family and seized all our holdings.
Says this, it's more of a cinematic type thing. It's more like your Mass Effects and other BioWare games like Dragon Age. It's more like those type of styles of interaction and cinematic talks, which I honestly kind of like them. I really wish like other games like World of Warcraft and everything could have like this type of cinematic, but then then that part it would get too boring because you're more or less not in the gameplay and you're more of the interaction type thing, which Mass Effect tried to do that a lot. I think also Dragon Age did it all the time, but honestly, no matter what, it goes well with the game itself. Now, let's continue.
If that happened to me, I'd be raising an army.
Hard to raise much of anything when you haven't 2 credits to rub together.
This droid holds new hope for us, literally. Centuries ago, our ancestors hid something inside it for safekeeping.
Pirates absconded with the unfashionable machine generations ago. Tracking it down has consumed our family since before we were born.
What that droid contains will rebuild House Terran. But we need instructions to safely open the hidden compartment. It's rigged to explode, you see.
The instructions are at our family's estate, now occupied by House Bayless's forces. Without those instructions, we can't pay you.
Are you looking to hire me?
You're obviously talented at acquiring things.
The instructions we need are in a datapad of Tehran family history at our estate's library. If you retrieve that datapad, we'll add a substantial bonus to your payment.
And there are some additional family heirlooms we'll pay you handsomely to recover while you're there.
What kind of security does your estate have?
Hard to say. I'm sure Bayless installed new systems after we fled.
Len, it's time for your meeting with House Organa. Don't keep their counselors waiting this time.
You just want this handsome stranger to yourself. Next time, dear sister, you get to beg our hosts for their table scraps.
What are you waiting for? An invitation?
I'll try not to come back too soon, dear sister.
Take your time here, Captain. I'll go stretch my legs.
I couldn't face another dreary meeting with House Organa's counselors. Thank you for sparing me.
I've been looking forward to a private chat since I got here.
I'll try not to disappoint you. When I was a girl, I dreamed of adventuring among the stars. What's it like, living that life?
Come to my ship and see.
That would generate no end of gossip. This is already quite a breach of etiquette, you know. An off-world man calling on a lady in private. People will talk.
Face it, you can't resist me.
I'm often drawn to things I'm not supposed to have. Regardless, I've kept you from your business long enough. Please take care of yourself out there.
Another way I can play my character through. Honestly, I'm trying to make him like the, oh yep, cool, he wants all the money, but then he also wants the ladies as well. I try not to do that in my characters, but hey, man, it's a new term. I better change, make my characters unique. But as I said, I'll probably do a 10-minute episode, so we're running on about, probably about 7 minutes to go. Actually, we'll get to the end of this little quest, and then we'll go and deal with that. So you've got all your basic features where you can like select a character, you've got your gear upgraded and everything. Now what these are, I've got sets from the market, Calatel market. The suit itself is actually all one piece, and the hat is another piece. What you'll get is you've got your activities chapters of the actual, say, DLC, like this is expansions. I haven't gone up to that yet because I'm not the right level to do so. Command stash, which I'm not too sure what that is again. Mission logs for all your missions. Companions and contacts, well, it's to keep track of everything of your companions. Strongholds, your own personal quarters. And crew skills, which I haven't really dived too much into that. Now, so far, I got a early on speeder. It looks pretty good, but I've been running it for a while, and I honestly don't want to run it. What are we doing? What quest are we doing? It's repelling. I think is this the one? Yes, this is the one. Okay, cool. I've got to locate the ancient datapad. So I'm guessing that's that one? Yep. I'll do these other ones a little bit later on my own time, but for the episode we'll just compare a little bit on what's new and what's
Please
similar.
select an available travel route.
Apart from Warframe having the whole your own ship and everything, the quests on this the quests between both games are fairly similar, but most of Warframe has a lot of grinding. And honestly, it's like, yeah, it's alright, okay-ish type thing, but it can get a lot repetitive, and that's what I really disconnected from Warframe a lot of times. It's like Destiny 2 kind of grinding, but Destiny 2 has a purpose, same as Warframe, but Warframe's not really... I know they're improving a lot, but I am honestly trying to grind a lot more, but then you're basically doing it over and over and over, and it kind of gets annoying. I wouldn't mind seeing a lot more. Like, their stories are great. I love doing their stories, hard and fast stories. But yeah, unless they can like improve themselves, I'd be happy. Where am I going? Oh man, so many things to track. Untrack you, untrack you. The wealth. Is that what I'm doing? Lana's request. So where's that located? Okay, so it is that one. Okay, cool. A little bit sidetracked, I know. So it's pretty smooth on my computer at the moment. It's always been smooth, even before. It was pretty good. I always liked playing this game a little bit, but then I got disconnected from it. Oh yeah, disconnected from it because I was like doing the same stuff over and over and over. And it, honestly, it gets a bit boring sometimes. Like World of Warcraft's type of boring, nearly. Even though I love it, true in heart, I love World of Warcraft, but you gotta spice it up with new stuff. And Legion really pulled it out of the hat for me. I really loved playing Legion. Oh, well, rule number one with smugglers, we always fight. So let's give us a new test. Here are some of the gameplay.
The tools and the tower.
Okay, so I didn't really need to kill him. I try and always try and kill him, but when you got a certain time on that, you gotta try and spice things up.
And the tower.
Hey, achievement. Yeah, again, it's like your typical World of Warcraft type style. Actually, you got your achievements, you got your everything. Honestly, Smuggler's is alright for me. I love kind of playing it a lot. The looting system is kind of like all that, yeah. It's always like that. So we get to this locating. Go up here. I'm gonna have to jump over here. Whoop. That's how we go. Yeah, dismount.
You alright?
So the gameplay is really good in this game. I actually don't mind it. It's really like a WoW type of thing. Comparing this to Warframe, yeah, you get your own move sets and everything. Like, yeah, that's fine and everything, and it's really unique. But honestly, comparing this to Warframe, it's a little bit difficult, but it's also very nice to see the comparison of these two games. I like to really try and play a lot of their MMOs. Like at the moment, I just saw the new Elder Scrolls Online type DLC. Not DLC, new expansion. And I'm really liking the look of it. I always was a fan of it, even from launch. Even though it's not really it's more of a down-rated game, but it can hold surprises. Like all games, you get surprised. You get surprised with anything you say. Oh god. Okay. And down for the count. Another heirloom. I need to go and find more. I wonder if there's any more in here. No, alright, we'll go back. We'll backtrack. What else can I talk about? Oh, right. Probably something next week I might do is the comparison of Elder Scrolls Online. I might try and do that. Compare all the games that I've played so far.
I think you're alright.
And there we go. One of the many bugs you can encounter in this game. It's not as heavily as like Fallout 76. Bad for consoles, which I did not know was really heavily on consoles rather than PC. Like I tried. Like I played a lot of Fallout 76 at the moment, but it's a bit half generic. What they do and then what they don't do, you know, the usual. I really didn't really... Oh, cool. But yeah, overall, I'm... Oh, where am I going? This way. I don't know, I kind of like playing all these different types of MMOs. Like, I used to play L-Sword. That was a... I think it is still quite popular, that game, but not as popular as like WoW or something like that. Hey, you got my data. I was just saying, why haven't I shot? You get a different type of enemies as well. Like this guy's an elite. It's a little tougher to kill, but he can also do a lot of damage to you. It's like sort of like flashpoints. Very nice indeed. I like the mission. Misfire again. And cool, there we go. We've gotten the wealth. Now we get the heck out of here. So honestly, you can honestly make a good story out of yourself. I really did like the look of the Eternal Throne expansion. And like all the story beyond this is actually pretty good. I didn't see them before. They'll be going in just a second.
You're alright.
And they did. And corpses do go into walls a lot. Oops, wrong way. Why did I go that way? Alright, cool. Should might be quick one over here. Keep going. Let's go here. So yeah, that's another thing. This is really different to WoW and everything. Is like you can just instantly teleport to another location. But it's sort of like a Hearthstone, but a lot dramatic.
That tower may be the most secure place in the area, but it's a real eyesore. Blocks my...
Yeah, but... Alright, let's keep going. It's like sort of like these missions, like you get your heroic missions, which are sort of like your miniature dungeons, but not really your style of it all. So we'll finish up this little quest thing, and I think I'll end the episode here, even though it's going to be a little bit short, but I'm going to have to do a little bit of comparison between it all anyway. And Mount Sinai, blah. Overall, I have spent money on this game. It's there, like you can buy stuff. For example, I'll just give you a little bit of a heads up on it. Like, ooh, that's a new set I didn't see before. Wow. Very interesting indeed. Like, you've got all your stuff you want. Like, you've got your armor sets that you want. Like, all these are here. All these are available for you to buy or anything. You've got your... If you really want to make your character look really good, yes, you can spend some money on this game. But to say it all, you can do like a free trial. It's like, oh, question, your account will be free, but you get restricted money as well as restricted levels. So like level 36. Actually, I can't remember what the actual max level is. I think it's 50. No. I think it's less than 50 is your restricted level until you do, like, say, Shadow Revan or the Hut Cartel one. That's like another expansion. But if you're subscribed, which is only about probably $16 a month or whatever you want to make the subscription go for, you get everything for free. You get everything for that price, and then you can really just get like a monthly cartel coins, which is the currency for the cartel market. For example, I have 260. You get like about probably 500 a month, that keeps going with his subscription as well. For people like me, I'm probably not going to do that. But I'll keep playing this game until I'm really like in there. But another thing too is, before we finish this up, is once you've subscribed and once you get every single content, including that level 60 boost, I believe, then you can unsubscribe and you have everything there for you. Like, you don't have to resubscribe, unless the only thing the $16 a month is for is really just for the cartel coins every month. Like, they can get more for 16 bucks. Like, days. Alright, let's continue.
Rumors are filling the hollow frequencies of a daring robbery at our old estate. You've set a lot of tongues wagging.
House Bayless is missing a datapad from their new library.
I'll let my dear sister have the honors. Never could decipher that blasted thing.
It's a simple code, woven through the genealogical entries. You just have to assemble the letters correctly, Len.
You're obviously the brains of this family, Sidonia.
She's also very talented on the violflute. Oh, and a gardener, and a poet, and...
Len, do shut up. According to this, we must pry open the droid's ventral servomotor housing and disable its lateral conduits. The holochip is hidden within a false power storage unit behind a detonite charge, entering the disarm code.
You sure we ought to be standing this close, Captain?
I've got it! After all these centuries, we finally have our proof. The information on this holochip proves House Turan is owed a considerable number of credits. When the other families hear of this, we will reclaim our status among the nobility.
All that from a little holochip.
It's shocking what they can fit on those things.
Then take this data and have it authenticated by the Royal Council. I'll see to our benefactor's payment.
I'm sure you will, dear sister.
I'll, leave you two alone to negotiate. Call me when you need me, Captain.
I suppose you'll be leaving soon. You don't seem like a man who stays in one place for long.
I always have time for a gorgeous lady.
There's a charming crudeness to your romantic gestures I can't help admiring. One advantage to being an honored guest at House Organa is access to their finest food and drink. I can arrange a special meal for the two of us. We'll eat and talk about your adventures.
What happens when I run out of stories?
Why don't we start a conversation and see where things lead? Follow me to the parlor. We'll pour ourselves a drink while we wait for the food.
And the romance.
Aren't you glad you decided to stay?
Why don't you leave all this behind, Sidonia?
That's more tempting than you know. But my place is here. I owe it to my family's legacy. I promised myself a long time ago I would live my life without any regrets. Thank you for letting me keep that promise.
Any other promises I can help you keep?
Thank you, but no. This datapad contains your payment for delivering the droid. It's the schematic for a powerful anti-radiation shield invented by House Turan. The shield will protect your starship from lethal cosmic rays. You should give the datapad to your business partner, Risha.
She's more than just my business partner, you know.
Was it absolutely necessary to tell me that? I also have your reward for recovering our family's heirlooms. I'm especially grateful for those. You risked your life for House Turan, and we'll never forget that. Farewell.
Ah, dear and dear. And I just finished that mission. I just need to go and spoke to my pilot Risha. Overall, that was like a small 10-minute episode. Poor 20. Oh well. But overall, guys, I hope you guys actually enjoyed this little this little episode. It's a bit of a comparison to Warframe. Like, I want to see what you guys think of this. Do you think it's like similar in different ways, or do you think it's completely different? But overall, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It's very nice to see me actually doing a little more content on different things like different MMOs or different, say, gameplays. It's always very. Oop! I did not mean to do that. Did not mean that at all. But anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Please leave a like or something, comment. I've been getting a lot of views on my other episodes. My other episode with Warframe didn't seem to get a lot of reviews, but I think I know why. It's the title issue. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and praise the sun!